Headbutt.
You who lick the fire. You who bear the curse.
You with the
Once
jock
fire
itch.
is licked, souls will flourish in you, and all of this will play out again.
Why the hell does it have to?
It is your choice to embrace or renounce this.
I renounce. Like, the cycle of this shit has to stop. And as he walks in there with a Superman cape and a helmet that looks like an anchor, he goes to put to rest the curse that has plagued man for centuries. The vagina.
Great sovereign, take your throne.
He's going on the damn throne as a hollow. Right, so now what's gonna happen? Like, he's just gonna just stay locked up?
What lies ahead, only you can see.
So the door's gonna close on him and he's just gonna be in there for eternity. Who the hell wants that throne? Who the hell wants to be in there for that? That was kind of a lackluster ending. I wonder if anything else happens. Or if they show anything else. I don't really care for these damn subtitles. Anyway, I can skip this. No fucking way I can skip it. Can't skip it. Great. So we're sitting here, we're watching the ending. Well, I can give you my opinions on the game. It's a mixed bag of emotions. It's a mixed bag of what the fucks and what the hells. Man. At times it's like, oh, well, this is challenging and fun. You know, I can get used to this. And then other times it's just like a big fuck you. You know, there's been some issues with the game in terms of the blocking mechanic. Like, sometimes when you raise your shield, it's like the game doesn't register it in time. You still take full damage as if, you know, you like you didn't have it up at all. I can honestly say that none of the boss fights were really hard necessarily. It was one or two that were challenging, like that snake woman. I can't remember her name. I think it was Mithra. Yeah, the only reason why she was difficult, it was because I had to fight her in like this fucking giant lake of poison. And the ruined sentinels. Oh my god. Those three motherfuckers was annoying. Trying to see what else. And that fucking smelter demon. That motherfucker has to be by far the most difficult boss. Well, he's not even difficult. Well, I'm gonna take that back. Because once you figure out his patterns, like, he's really simple. You know. It was one or two optional bosses that I didn't bother to try to face. It was King Vendrick and it was the Ancient Dragon. That was about it. Another thing about this game that really kind of irked me was this fucking invasion mechanic. One thing about this game is that, you know, there's no way to turn the online mode off. Like, you would have to do like some hardware modifications in order to do that, and that's stupid. You know, why didn't they have some type of, you know, feature in the game where you can turn off the online, or, you know, or where you can log out of the servers without having to quit the game and hoping that, you know, somehow your PlayStation 3 doesn't sign in and you can play the game offline without having to worry about that nonsense. Because anytime I played the game offline, like anytime when I was grinding or anything like that, I never had to worry about the invaders. So I don't think they come offline. I think the entirety of this game only played one actual other player that has invaded me. All the other time, it was just NPC invasions. So those don't really bother me too much because I'm saying, like those NPCs don't really think as humans do, so they don't react as such. In turn, that makes them easier to beat. I just find it stupid that you know sometimes like you're just so focused on the game, and then all of a sudden somebody invades you, and then you end up getting beat because it just catches you off guard, and then you end up losing all your souls because of it. And the game locks you out from trying to escape the invasion. Like, I can understand if you invaded somebody else's world, to a degree. I can understand if you invaded somebody else's world, but if you're next to like a boss door and somebody invades you, you should be able to get through that boss door and not have to worry about that invader anymore. Because I lost a lot of souls when I was near that smelter demon. I got beat by the smelter demon, and I had dropped like 52,000 souls. I believe I dropped like 57,000 souls in that boss arena, and it's covered by a mist, so it's not like you can just walk in there. No, you gotta walk through the mist, and you gotta deal with it like that. And as I was heading back to the smelter demon boss, an invasion happened, and I ended up getting beat in the most bullshit way. In this game, like, you're able to do backstabs, which are just like this mechanic where if you're behind your target, or a target that isn't a boss, then you're able to do this backstab, which does massive damage, pretty much nearly to the point of, I would say, an instant kill, because it does that much damage. So either it takes away 90% or like 100% of your life, pretty much. And at this time of the invasion, when I was fighting the smelter demon boss, I ended up getting backstabbed while I was facing forward toward the guy, and I lost my other 57,000 souls that I had in the boss area. I couldn't just go back there and get them, because when you die again, that green orb that's in place where you last died, that acts as like a soul holder, and if you're able to make it back to it, you can get all your souls back that you lost. But if you die again, then your current soul amount gets left behind at the last place you died. So I had to start all the way over from 0 souls again because of that bullshit. So yeah, let's see what this is gonna do. The air. Wonder what we got next. Can you see me back here? Alright. Alright.